What's up guys, big day today in the garage.
Oh, yes!
Today's job is this wall. Now you can see this part of the garage just looks like a mess. This is where the recycling goes, plugs, pipe, square trunking, rounded trunking. It's all a big mess. So I've had an idea. The idea is to create a false wall that sits in front of all of this so that it's just a clean slate, and then we're gonna create 3 indentations for light boxes. So the light boxes aren't just sitting on the wall, they're sitting inside the false wall. It's gonna be so good. The guys are coming in about 20 minutes. This stuff's gonna have to get cleaned up and I need to move the car. So that's the first job of the day. Let's move the car first. Let's go. Start the car. Woo! Never gets old. Never gets old. Let's go. I forgot to open the garage door. Yeah, baby. Okay, so that's that job done. Car nicely tucked away, out of the way. Typical, it's raining. The one day I take it out, it's gonna get wet in the rain. Right. So the guys have got space to work now, which is good.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so the lads are here. If you're wondering why it's dark, it's because we have disconnected all the power for obvious reasons. When you're dealing with electrics, no one wants to be getting an electric shock. We've got this laser thing here. These things are brilliant. So they just cast this perfectly straight laser in all directions.
1 hour later.
Okay, quick update. This is where we're up to. You can see that we've started putting the framework together for where the light boxes are going to be inset into the wall around the filter framework. And this is how you create a false wall. You have to lay these things. What are they called again? Studs. Studs are the key to the false wall. Correct or incorrect? Correct. Before you do any building, you've got to lay the groundwork. You've got to lay your foundations. They've got to be deep. They've got to be strong. And that's what these are doing. So, good. You like that, didn't you?
5 minutes later.
You can see this just looks awful. It looks terrible. This has to be dealt with. Okay, so here we go. Big moment here. Putting on the plasterboard. He's already done this one, but I want to show you this process because there's some serious gear that these guys use. Like this thing. What even is this called?
It's a screw gun.
Screw gun. Mad piece of gear. Look at this. I don't even know why it's set up like that, but I'm about to find out. So let's have a look at this. Jeez! Check how easy those screws go. That's going through metal as well. Man. Look how quick that is. And that's it done. Solid. Oh, and then he's getting rid of the excess. Cut. Boom. See you later.
5 hours later.
So the false wall framework is in. What's next is I think it's got to be plastered and finessed basically, but the framework's there. We're getting there. Yeah, I haven't showed you this yet. Check this out, guys. This is the latest purchase with the helmet collection. It's got lights and the lights come on. Look at that. If you know, you know. Metal Gear Solid fans, where you at? Where you at, baby? So this is the latest addition to the helmet collection, and this will be going somewhere in this garage. I'm not gonna give away where though, because there's still so much to do, and we've got to create spaces for helmets, because as you can see, there's 5 there, but the collection is building and there's more on order as well.
1 week later.
Okay, so this is big. The light boxes have just arrived. You can see that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I haven't showed you the artwork yet, have I? So this is gonna be exciting. Let's do it. Put this down. Here we go. Oh, look at that. This is light box number 1. GTA 5, this is probably the best GTA ever, let's face it. There's a little bit of a GTA feel to this garage. There just is, it's inspired the garage a little bit. So I thought, do you know what, I've got to have a bit of a GTA presence in the garage. And that's why I've gone for GTA for one of the light boxes. Boom! Next up, this is light box number 2. There's already a little clue there, little Jarvis. This is light box number 2. Come on, you can see what I'm going for. The technical drawings for Iron Man, just to give it that feel of this is where the Iron Iron Man suits are created and constructed. I'll reveal the rest in a little bit.
A few moments later.
So this one is the biggest light box that we bought for the garage, and it's time to reveal it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Look at that. It's a big light box. It is a big light box, but it's keeping with the Iron Man theme, obviously. And it just instantly grabs your attention. Just the intense Iron Man eyes. You can't not be drawn to that, man. So you can see where we're going with that. That's gonna go bang in the center there. It's gonna look sick. It's gonna have two beside it. Let's find out what they are. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The next light box reveal is... boom. Black Panther. Can you imagine when the lights are on, these eyes are gonna pop like mad. Same with these, it's just gonna make them jump right out. So that's the thinking behind the glowing eyes. This image, it didn't have glowing eyes. I had to add that in Photoshop because I wanted it to really have that effect. So that's number 2. Third one. Here we go. Ooh. Batman, come on. So I had the idea to buy these plinths. They're 1 meter high, and you can guess what they're gonna be for. They're gonna be for the helmet. In fact, let me show you. So this is how it's gonna look. I'm gonna get the helmets, and we're gonna place them on the plinths, and it's gonna look so classy, like a museum type feel. And then we're gonna backlight the plinths so that they've got a coloured glow with LED shining onto the wall. It's gonna be a madness. And then you've got the light boxes on the wall that match the helmets on the plinths. It is gonna be so sick. I get excited thinking about it. That's why I've gone for the Batman here, the Iron Man here, and the Black Panther here, because the masks are gonna go with the light boxes on the plinths. It's gonna be a madness. Right, enough talking. Let's move on to the next light boxes. Batmobile. Come on. This is another thing that also massively inspired this garage. In Batman Begins, he's got his underground basement lair that's just full of all sorts of cool gadgets and cool cars. Come on, you can see the inspiration. You can see the inspiration. The light, the vehicle. You can see the inspiration. Okay, time for the reveal of the final light box. 3, 2, 1. I had to have some sort of futuristic concept type car. It is a garage after all, so I've gone for the Lambo. Look at that.
3 days later.
Here you go. He's not saying to me, have you told me this is one of the best passes in the UK?
I love that. Is it true?
Yeah, we'll see when the job's done. Put it to the test.
I'm gonna call it. So we got one of the best plasterers in the UK here. What's your name, my brother? Eddie. Eddie's one of the best, if not the best. Look at this.
If I'm not the best, I'll show you my house. You come for me.
Love that. So what we're doing today is we're plastering over the false wall just to give it that nice clean finish. This is, what's this stuff called? Multi-finish. So this is called multi-finish, and this gets plastered onto the wall. Eddie, any tips for me if I want to become the second best plasterer in the UK?
Of course, you can. You see the best plaster?
Tell you what though, you work fast, Eddie.
Later.
So Eddie's just left, and this is the finished result before it gets painted. You can see it is really smooth. It is a really smooth finish. I need to be careful I don't touch that. That is live. So definitely don't want to get electrocuted. Just need to wait for it to dry now, and then we can get onto painting it, and then the fun bit where we take the light boxes and put them in the grooves.
4 to 6 days later.
So check this out, the light boxes have been put in as placeholders and the lights have been turned on, and they're looking spectacular before the canvas has even gone on. This is the lights that sit in the light boxes underneath the canvases, and we're starting to get a picture of how it's gonna look. These are still got to be taken down. The walls are going to be painted and finished nicely, and then they'll be put back on, and then we'll put the canvases on, and this place is just going to be transformed into an absolute madness. The plinths are going along here. So what we've done is we've routed power cables, 5 plinths, so 5 different power sources which will sit underneath the plinths, which are hollow. So you can see everything's been covered up. Iron Man's chilling under here, my guy. And the reason for that is we're doing a lot of work and there's a lot of dust and paint flying around, so we don't want to get paint or dust on the Iron Man. But this is what I wanted to show you. The plinths are getting sorted. We're working on the plinths right now, and you can see we're fitting the LED behind the plinths. And what we're going to do is we're going to run it down the middle. And these LED strips are really good. They disperse the light and it just creates this beautiful backlight for the plinths. It's coming together. So as you guys have already seen, the main Iron Man lightbox canvas is a gold Iron Man. And I obviously don't have a gold one. I've got a silver one, I've got a silver and red one. So I bought a new one. Check this out. So that's it, guys. That's where we're up to in this garage. It has come out absolutely incredibly. I cannot stop looking at it. I'm amazed by how far we've come. There's still so much more to do, which I'll run you through in a second. It's just so nice that the vision is finally coming together. So you can see that the concept really works with the helmets being matched to the canvases. Obviously, the reason why I got such a big Iron Man one is because I wanted 3 helmets to all be matched in with that canvas, and it works. And then obviously Black Panther, I've got a plan for this as well. All of these other helmets have got lights. Their eyes all light up, every single one of them. The Black Panther, it deserves it. I know it's lighting up in the canvas. It's got to be lighting up in the actual mask. So I'm going to figure out a way to do that. But I'm really happy with how I put this thing underneath it to give it this really cool floating effect, and it works. And part of the reason why I did that as well is because this Batman helmet is actually road legal. So I can actually use that when I'm riding this. The rest, obviously, they're not road legal, and neither is this. But because it's road legal, it's bigger. And it kind of is more raised. So I raised that to match that as well. So it's got that symmetrical arc. I've got to sort this out, probably put a tint on that window. We know about this section, we've seen that. The Spider-Man masks, come on. And they're floating as well. Shout out to Joe Wicks. Look at this. I just used what I had in the house. That's how I got that floating effect. There's lots more masks. I'll probably shuffle the order and replace some with different ones. They're just placeholders for now. That's gonna be bothering me. It's gotta be central. Come on. And then the technical drawings, it just works, it just fits, it just goes with the theme, man. This actually has come out really well, this canvas. Really happy with how that's come out. The length just adds this element of class. Love it. And then we've got the Grand Theft Auto one, which, I mean, the colors on this pop the most out of everything. And I'm really happy that I chose this one. If you're wondering why the Batman one hasn't gone up, it's because I ordered the wrong size. So I've got the right size that's come, and we've got to fit that, but we didn't get time today. So this is actually a spare, which means I'm gonna do a giveaway to give this very light box to one of you guys. To find out how you can enter, all you gotta do is simply follow me on Facebook, links in the description below. And that's it for this garage update. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I've been documenting this for over a month, and then I've just condensed it into a super YouTube video for you guys to just enjoy. Quick fire, boom, 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 seeing the progress, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. Also, I have to thank every single one of you for your continuous love and support. It's amazing how fast this channel's growing, the positive energy in the comment section, and just how you guys are constantly so supportive of me and my content. So I really appreciate you guys. Oh, Jarvis is going off. Jarvis, close the mask. Close the mask. Trying to do an outro, Jarvis. Make sure you've got your notifications for this channel turned on so that you never miss an upload. I've got some banging videos coming. I've got some super ideas to finish off this garage. You can see that there's a lot of mess here. Jarvis, I'm trying to do an outro, brother. Do you mind? All right, just give me 2 minutes. I'm just signing out. It's super exciting. There's so much more to do. We've got loads of walls, loads of space for creativity. I've got some powerful ideas for what to do with some of the spaces. I don't want to give anything else away. You've seen enough. Guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.